The Reporting Entity portal is used to create and maintain a reporting entity's employee demographic, regular payroll, and employment after retirement reports, as well as regular payroll adjustment and employment after retirement adjustment reports. Reports that have been created in the portal can be viewed and downloaded by anyone with the correct authority level. In this lesson, you'll learn to use the portal to search for reports, view report details, status history, totals, and signature, and to download copies of reports as comma-separated value or CSV files. To search for, view, or download a report, select View RE Reports from the Wage and Contribution Reporting menu. Selecting View RE Reports navigates to the Report Summary screen. This screen has two panels, Reports and Search Reports. The Reports panel is where you can find a list of all reports filed in the current and previous reporting periods. The reports for the current reporting period are displayed by default. Regular payroll and employment after retirement reports are shown in the table that appears automatically. Employee demographic reports, regular payroll adjustment, and employment after retirement adjustment reports are also available if they have been created for the current reporting period. However, these report types are not displayed until you click the Show link for that type of report. Clicking a Show link expands the panel to display a table listing the reports of that type. Reports from the previous reporting period are also available in the Reports panel. To see them, simply click the tab with the month and year of that reporting period. The reports for the prior reporting period are displayed in the same way as the reports for the current reporting period. Regular payroll and employment after retirement reports are listed automatically, while employee demographic, regular payroll adjustment, and employment after retirement adjustment reports are visible only after clicking the corresponding Show link. In this example, notice that there is no Show link for an ED or adjustment report. That's because the reporting entity did not submit ED or adjustment reports for the previous reporting period. Reports filed before the current or previous reporting period are found using the Search Reports panel. By entering criteria in the search fields, you can search for reports that were filed during a specific time period, are of a specific type, or are in a specific status. Let's run a search. We'll start by entering a time period. To enter a time period for a search, you have to select a month and enter the year for both the period from and period to fields. One limitation to be aware of is that searchers can find reports only from the current calendar year and the two prior calendar years. For example, since this lesson is being recorded in 2016, the search cannot find reports from any reporting period prior to 2014. We'll continue entering search criteria by selecting the type and status of the reports we want to locate. The Report Type field allows you to select a single type of report to find with the search. Be aware that even if you don't want to narrow your search by a specific type, you still have to make a selection from this field. So if it's not important to limit the search results to a specific type of report, the appropriate selection is All. As the last step before searching, we'll select the status of the reports to include in the search results. Just like with the report type, you must select a value from this field. Before running the search, a word about report statuses. Generally speaking, there is no more work to be done on a report that is in the completed or deleted status. Any other status means that there are additional steps to perform for that report. The Submitting a Report for Validation lesson explains in detail what each of these statuses mean and what steps need to be taken in order to complete work on them. After entering all of the search criteria, click Search. When you do, the screen reloads to display a list of the matching reports in the area below the Search button. There are two additional criteria on the Search Reports panel. The checkboxes labeled Hold Only and Overdue Only. You would use Hold Only to locate only those reports that have a signature hold. You would select Overdue only to see only reports that are overdue. When you click either checkbox, the status drop-down list is disabled along with the other checkbox. If you do a search for a time frame that includes held or overdue reports, they appear in the search results as shown here. Overdue reports have information populated in only the month, year, and report type columns. The other columns are blank. Held reports show the word hold in the signature column. Now that you've seen how to locate reports, let's take a look at the additional information you can view for them. Each of the links for a report navigates to a screen showing a different type of information. Clicking the History link navigates to a page that shows the changes that have been made to a report's status. The Report History screen is primarily a list of the various statuses that a report has been assigned, as well as the date and time it was assigned each status. For submitted reports that have been overdue, the Report History screen also displays an informational message that the report was due by a specific date. When you're done reviewing a report status history, you can return to the Report Summary screen by clicking Return. The next link to investigate is Details. The Details link navigates to the View Report Details screen. This screen lists the complete details of the employee and retiree records in the report. Note that some of the details for each record are available only by using the horizontal scroll bar. In addition to viewing the details of the report records, you can also use the View Report Details screen to download the report as a CSV file. Clicking Download as CSV file prompts your browser to begin the download process. The specific prompts and steps for downloading the file are different depending on the browser you are using and the download settings you've chosen. The steps shown here are for Internet Explorer 11. Whichever browser you're using, the file is assigned a default name that you may find helpful to change. Once the file has been downloaded, it can be opened using a number of different applications like Microsoft Excel or Notepad. The next link to investigate is Totals. This link takes you to the View Report Totals screen for that report. The View Report Total screen displays information about the total number of records included in a report, the total amounts of various contribution types for all employees or retirees in the report, the corresponding TextNet deposit date and amounts, and ledger balances. When you're finished reviewing the report totals, click Return to navigate back to the Report Summary screen. The last link to investigate is in the Signature column. This link appears only after a report signature has been accepted or rejected, and displays as accepted or rejected, respectively. In either case, clicking a link in this column navigates to the Signature Report Totals screen. The Signature Report Totals screen lists the sum of the amounts reported for all detail records in the report, including amounts reported for the reporting period and any adjustments made to prior reports. The fields that appear on this screen depend on the type of report you're viewing and, for RP reports, the type of your reporting entity. When you're done viewing the information, click Return.